V201012 and with another video of History of Apple. Take off my red nose and we will start. I do love the sound that the iMac makes when it starts up. So, I hope you like the intro and the thumbnail to this video. I already know what they look like because I made them both before I started filming today. But here we are with the History of Apple! I think that's what I did last time. But yeah, so today we are going to be talking about the iPhone. So I've got my clipboard here. So today obviously we're talking about the iPhone. So we're going to talk about a few different models of the iPhone. We're going to be talking about the 2G, the 2G, which was the first one, the first ever phone. The 2G was the first ever iPhone from Apple, and the 3G and 3GS. So those are the products we are going to be talking about today. So without anything else, let's get into it. Right, so just looking at the time on the camera, we are already 1 minute in. So here we are. Let's start the history of Apple, the iPhone. So we are now going to talk about the 2G, the first ever iPhone to be released. The iPhone had iOS 1 on it. So the 2G had iOS 1 on it. Did anybody else know that existed? No, mine didn't until I did some research. But I thought it started at iOS 7, but obviously not. You could get it in an 8GB model or a 19GB model. So 19 is your max. My camera SD card is 32GB. So yeah, didn't get very much storage on it. Yeah, you could get the 2G brackets, the first I've put on here. So yeah, let's talk about the 3G. I haven't actually said when it was released. So the 2G was released in 2007. Yep, so that's it here, 2007, and it also said it here. So yeah, I weren't going to miss that. So there's iOS 1 on it, there's iOS 1 on this side, and there's the 2G on this side. So it was released in 2007. You could get an 8GB model or a 19GB model. My camera SD card is 32, as I said. So yeah, very limited storage. And it had iOS 1 on it, which I just showed you the screenshot of. It's not a screenshot, I didn't take it, because I've actually got something on iOS 1, but I'm going to show you that. I'm not going to show you that yet. So let's talk about the 3G. 3G was released in 2008. It looked a bit like this. So that's the 2G, that's the 3G. That was released in 2008, so obviously 1 year later. That, I think you could get it in an 8GB model or a 20GB model. So yeah, still very limited storage. And it looked very similar. It still had iOS 1 on it. iOS 2 came out in 1 year. So we're going to now talk about the 3GS. That was released in 2009. That had iOS 2 on it. I'm now going to show you the 3GS. It looks very similar to the 3G, but this one came in black or white. Here we go. Familiar? Yes. It's the 2G. This one's back is broken, so yeah. The App Store didn't come in. I don't think this one has it on it. I think the App Store didn't come around until iOS 3. So it was the next year that iOS 3 came around, which introduced the App Store. So you could only really have a very limited amount of apps on the 3GS, the 3G, and the 2G. Let me read through some of those apps that you could only have. You could only have the text messages app, you could only have the calendar app, the photos app, the cameras up, YouTube, stocks, maps, weather, clock, calculator, notes, settings, phone, mail, Safari and iPod. Those very, very limited amount of apps that you could get on it. So, the 2G came with iOS 1. The 3G came with iOS 1. The 3GS came with iOS 2. So we had the 3G released in 2007, the 2G released in 2007, the 3G released in 2008, and the 3GS released in 2009. So I hope you enjoyed this phone video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. Next video we will be talking about the iPad. So, see you all in the next video. Bye for now, everybody. Thanks for watching all about the iPhones. Bye.